जी की फतेह।
खालसा फतेह। बोले सोने हाल।
सत श्री अकाल।
वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। थैंक यू बच्चों। आओ जी आप सिमरन करिए। वाहिगुरू 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 Guru, Vai, Guru, Vai, Guru, Vai, Guru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ। ਏਕਾ ਮਾਈ ਜੁਗਤ ਵਿਆਈ ਤਿੰਨ ਚੇਲੇ ਪਰਵਾਨ। When Vaheguru Ji created this universe, he created three akars first, three forms first. With the jugti as in technique, the three akars he has created was the Sukham akars, and all three akars had different qualities. They were basically Tragun Maya, three akars. Eka Mai Jugat Vyai Tin Chele Parwan. One had a quality of a creation. Second has the quality of destruction, which is Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. And the Vishnu was ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਪਾਲਨ ਪੋਸ਼ਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ. So the three akars, these were created. And these three akars together formed the Maya. Rajogun, Tamogun, Sattogun. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. In Gurbani, Maharaj has taught us that these three akars basically are Sukham akars, and they are part of our physical body. These three akars are in such a great things they have created, that combining these three akars, the whole world has been created. Let's start from the scratch. From voice of Vaheguru, from the one voice of Vaheguru, we say that whole universe was created. There are two things which are coming out of the mouth of Vaheguru. One is the Naam, the second is our breath. There are two separate paths which have been created from the mouth of Vaheguru. The breath is needed for the physical body. The voice is needed for our soul. ਦੋ ਰਸਤੇ ਨੇ, ਇੱਕ ਲਿਵ ਦਾ, ਇੱਕ ਧਾਤ ਦਾ. The ਧਾਤ ਦਾ ਰਸਤਾ, the Maya ਦਾ ਰਸਤਾ, eka mai jugat vyai, through the jugti. Vyai, normally vyai means marriage. Here vyai means is that this energy, this power, this is Shakti, was created through a jugti. The jugti as in the technique of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. In Gurbani, this technique is also called man karma, man dharma. Karam also it is called. Man Shakti, man Siyo. Shakti also this Maya is called. So we need to totally understand that this Shakti is used to run this world. This power, this energy, this Shakti, in the Yoga Tat, in the Yoga Mantras, in the Yoga Vedas, this has been also held responsible for all different sorts of things, worldly things. It has nothing to do with the path of Nam. But it is very important, because without this Shakti, without this energy, the whole world cannot be run. माया तो बगैर पूरी दुनिया नहीं चल सकती. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Maharaj says they are in everybody. Jo Brahmande soi pinde jo khoje so paye. Because this Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh is also linked with this Tragun Maya. Destruction, creation, and to run this world, operation, right? This is also used for destruction, creation, and operation. Remember the Tamogun. Tamogun is, if you remember the properties of Tamogun, Tamogun's properties are lust, greed, anger, attachment. And if you will compare it with the Hindu deity Mahesh, he used to get angry when his third eye used to get open. That is actually a nishani of a Tammoguni stuff, right? All the story. Then the Rajoguni stuff is related with Brahma, whereas Sattoguni stuff is related with Vishnu. That's why so many times when we read the Indian scriptures, the Vedas and Upanishads, they call Vaheguru as Vishnu. Every avatar which has come to this world, they call it a Vishnu because Vishnu had a Sattoguni tendencies. Daya, Taram, Santok, Sanshilta, the compassion, the truth, and all. That's why Guru Nanak Dev Ji is describing us Eka Mai Jugat Vyai Tin Chele Parvan. Parvan hoy. What is Parvan? Parvan is approval. The approval. These three akars were created and they were presented in front of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. That these are the three akars. And Maharaj approved them. Yes, that these three akars will be used to create one human being together. Together, all these akars created the human being. That's why every human being has these qualities in them. And the in charge of these three qualities is Kal. Tragun Kale Ki Sarkara, the death, the time. He works over them, right? Or anything which has to happen in this world, in this physical world, the Kal is going to use its energy for spreading Rajogun, Tamogun, Sattogun. Shakti ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, sometimes we wrongly use this word. Shakti is totally and totally associated with Maya. ਉਹ Shakti hai. The spiritual path is through Sio, through Shiv. Shiv as in the divine power, the Naam. Through the Naam, that is the Rasta, that is the path of a Gurmukh Pyare. But we have to live in this world and operate in this world. The operation in this world can only and only happen through Shakti. That's why to live in this physical world, we need this Shakti, we need this energy, we need these Traguns. We can't just say we don't need Tragun. Tragun are essential. The three qualities are very, very essential. ਉਹੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਸਮਝਾ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਏਕਾ ਮਾਈ ਜੁਗਤ ਵਿਆਈ ਤਿੰਨ ਚੇਲੇ ਪਰਵਾਨ ਦੇ ਵਰ ਅਪਰੂਵਡ ਇੱਕ ਸੰਸਾਰੀ ਇੱਕ ਭੰਡਾਰੀ ਇੱਕ ਲਾਏ ਦੀ ਬਾਣ sansari means linked with this sansa literally means worry. Sansa literally means worry. What does that mean now? That means anybody who has come to this earth has come with the worries. ਸੰਸਾਰੀ ਨੇ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਚਿੰਤਾ ਪਈ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਚਿੰਤਾ ਆਪਣੀ ਦੂਰ ਕਰ ਲੈ how by connecting to the naam, leaving your breath, leaving your pavan, connect with the naam, because wherever there will be pavan, wherever there will be breath, there will be thoughts. We have to control that. That's what we read, man jeeta Jagjit. We have to control our mind. We have to control our Tragun Maya stuff, the Panjadut. How can it be controlled? Because Maharaj has given us, Vaheguru Ji has given us the power of Naam. Through the Naam, this can be controlled. Without the Naam, this cannot be controlled. So we have to be very careful when we live in this world, because we have to only and only play with the Char Padarat. Can anybody tell me what is the Char Padarat from the kids or from the adults? ਚਾਰ ਪਦਾਰਥ ਕੌਣ ਦੱਸੇਗਾ ਜੀ? ਬੜੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਡਿਸਕਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਾਲਸ ਵਿੱਚ।
ਮੋਖ
ਮੋਖ ਇਜ਼ ਵਨ। ਹਾਂਜੀ
अर्थ
ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਅ
ਕਾਮ, ਅਰਥ, ਕਾਮ, ਮੋਖ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਤੇ ਧਰਮ, ਵੈਰੀ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ। ਧਰਮ is it the ਚੌਥਾ ਪਦ। Earth, Mokh, and Kam are in the Trigun Maya. Earth is from Rajogun. Earth, what is Earth? Earth Chara literally means when we work, when we do Taram, the Kamai, when we are doing honest working, that is called Earth Chara. And in the next body, we will learn what is the Earth Chara, right? Anytime when we work, when we study, Mokh as in the liberation, Kam is for procreation, right? ਤੇ ਇਹ ਚਾਰ ਪਦਾਰਥ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹੈ? ਥਰੂ ਈਚ ਆਫ ਦਿਸ ਤ੍ਰੈਗੁਣ ਮਾਇਆ। ਰਜੋਗੁਣ is for earth chara, tamogun, kam is from tamogun, and from sattogun we have taram. After these trigun, when these triguns are some, when we only and only do a shopping in these hearts, these triguns are also called heart, as in hatti, the shop. There are many hattis, many shops in there, but we are only allowed to shop in these three shops. One thing from each shop. From Rajogun, we have to only shop for earth, not worries. From Tamogun, we have to only shop for calm, for procreation. From Sattogun, we have to only shop for Taram. When we do this, when we live according to the rules, then automatically the Mokh Padarat, the liberation is given to us on the Chautha part. Tragun mete chauthe varte iha pagat niraj. We have to finish the Tragun. And how can we finish these Traguns? We have to, what are Traguns, Maya? Exactly. It is our thoughts. We are having thoughts of different kinds, whatever Panchadut are giving us, that thoughts which we are having. Now, how to finish them? Through the Simran. Through the Jugti of the Simran. Everything happening in this world is through some Jugti, through some technique. So don't think that Jugti is some bad thing, right? Because Japji Sahib is full of Jugtis. Every line in Japji Sahib is a Jugti, is a technique on how to live the life. So when we will say Vah, we have to listen. When we say Guru, we have to listen. That's a Jugti with which our Tragun Maya can be finished. The thoughts can be done, the automatic thoughts. I'm not saying that you'll be a zombie, there will be no thoughts left. Oh, the mind will be in the control. You would know what thought to take. ਕਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਵਾਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਫੁਰਨਾ ਲੈਣਾ, ਐਵੇਂ ਨਹੀਂ automatically whatever is coming in our mind and we are speaking. ਏਦਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ। ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹੀ ਸਿਖਾ ਰਹੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਏਕਾ ਮਾਈ ਜੁਗਤ ਵਿਆਈ ਤਿੰਨ ਚੇਲੇ ਪਰਵਾਨ, ਇੱਕ ਸੰਸਾਰੀ ਇੱਕ ਭੰਡਾਰੀ। ਭੰਡਾਰ we discussed yesterday also, right? ਭੰਡਾਰ ਮਤਲਬ dots and langar laya, shabad da vi langar hai, khan peen da vi. Ek sansari, to operate this world there needs to be the utilities needed for this world. That's Pandari. Ek sansari, ek Pandari, ek laye diban. The one is who is creating the operations out there. ਤੇ ਇਹ ਤਿੰਨਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ Hindu ਭਾਈ ਨੇ, they call them their deities Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. You guys must have heard that, right? Especially the people who are born in India. ਲੇਕਿਨ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ they are nothing. ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਹੀ ਕਰੋੜਾਂ ਮਹੇਸ਼ ਹੋਏ ਆ, ਕਰੋੜਾਂ ਹੀ there's so many Mahesh, so many Brahma, so many Vishnus, right? They are in everybody. It's not one separate deity or something. But Maharaj says, what happens? Eka mai jugat vyai tin chele parwan, ek sansari, ek pandari, ek laye deban, ek pandari, ek laye diban. So basically, one is the creator of this world, as in where he got a hukum. And Maharaj will clear it, right? Maharaj will tell us, are they really ones who created this world? Ik sansari, ik pandari, who is do daily operations, whatever is needed for this world, right? Ik laye diban. Diban ki hunda ji? Darbar, kachari, the court. That's where when somebody dies, somebody is born, based on the karams, that operation is happening, right? They are sukham. They are sukham. But Maharaj says, Jiv tis bhave tive chalave jiv hove farman. They are under the hukam of Vaheguru. That's why we started that from one Vaheguru, from the voice of Vaheguru, this whole creation was created. And to make this game complete, ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਖੇਡਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਪਏ ਹਾਂ, we are playing this game. We are playing this game by coming in this world. To make this game more interested, Maya, Guru Sahib introduced Maya, and Maya further created its tin chele, the three servers, three Sukhamakars, and which were presented to Vaheguruji for Parvangi, for approval. And once Maharaj made the approval, they were combined. Naam was put in them and sent it to the earth through the mother's womb. ਏਦਾਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਰਾ process Maharaj ਨੇ create ਕੀਤਾ. Now everybody has these three qualities. You know, in old days, Hindus used to say that there are certain people who are Rajogun, there are certain people who are Tamogun, there are certain who are Sattogun. But Guru Nanak Dev Ji totally changed the game. He didn't change it. He told us the reality, right? He said, no, it's not like that. Your understanding is wrong. Maharaj says, Tehi guni sansar pram sutta, suttya ren vihani, gur kirpa te se jan jage, jin har man vasya, bole amrit bani. Kende, tin gun jede ne, these three guns, these three qualities are in everybody. It's not that certain people are Rajoguni, certain people are. Yes, this can happen that somebody has more Sattoguni thoughts, somebody has more Tamoguni or Rajoguni, depending upon the personality and all. But all of us have these three gunas. Now, how we use them, it's up to us. If we will connect with Naam, we will be more Sattoguni, right? If we will have more lust and anger and all, जिस तरह महाराज कहते गुरबाणी च काम क्रोध काया को गल है. Kaya as in the physical body, our mind, we will be totally distracted. Gal jayegi. We will only and only think about ourselves. Je koi banda tamoguni ho jayega, that is up to them. What kind of thoughts they want to do, right? That's why Sangat is very important. These all things are connected. Why Maharaj told us to do Sat Sangat? Sat Sangat mile so tarya, Gur Prasad Parampad paya, Suke Kasa Thariya. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੁੱਕੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਹਰੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ. Even the dried ones are greens, right? This Gurmukh Pyare, they were with me yesterday in California, and they were saying all these hills are so dry and brown. I said that it doesn't rain here, right? ਸੁੱਕੇ ਪਏ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੁੱਕੇ ਹਰੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਜੀ? ਬਰਸਾਤ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਸੁੱਕੇ ਹੋਣ ਉਹ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹਰੇ ਹੋਣਗੇ? Through Naam, right? That's why we call it Amrit Varkha, right? When Amrit Varkha will come on us in our mind, then we will also become green. What does that mean? That means Man Jita Jag Jeet. Then mind will be in our control. Then Meri will go out. The ego of our own qualities will go out. Khatam ho jayegi. Chinta khatam ho jayegi. The worries will go away. And Maharaj wants us to taste that Amrit, to taste that Amrit Varkha, the rain of Amrit, which is also inside us through Naam, right? ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਉਹੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. They are also in Hukam. This Trigun Maya is also in Hukam. Trigun Maya is operated through Kal with his 5 agents. Panch Parvan, Panch Pradhan, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੰਜ ਫਿਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ the importance of 5 is very important. They are Panch Doot and Panch Shabad. All these Panch Shabad can kill these 5 Doots. ਉਹ ਵੀ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ. See the game. Are you trying? Are you guys getting it? The game, how it was created, the 5 Doots on one side, Panch Shabad on one side. One Shabad to use to kill the one Doot. But once Saj Tun gets pragat, then whole Maya dies. Maya, these 5 Doots cannot even come close to us. Okay, Panja, if the Doots were Parvan, if the Maya was Parvan, Maya got an approval from Vaheguru. But Maya's area scope is only these 9 doors. Above these 9 doors, only Panch Shabad can go. So if we will take or hold the feet of Panch Shabad, we can travel through this Pav Sagar, through this ocean of fire, through this Maya, because the area, the scope of Kal and the scope of Panchdoot is only this ocean of fire, the Maya. Because everybody is at the end of the day under the hukam of Vaheguru. Jiv tis pavai tive chilave jiv huve farman. Whatever their farman is, whose farman? Vaheguru's farman is there. That's how they will operate. They cannot operate on their own will. They have been given the instructions that this is what you need to do. And they keep on doing it. They are in hukam. They are in his will. O vekhya una nadar na ave bahta evidan. But he can see everything. How we are behaving, how they are behaving. They as in the Panchduts. How they are behaving. How the Maya is behaving. How Maya is operating. He can see that. But they cannot see Vaheguru. So if you will literally translate this, even if we agree that Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh are some 3 deities, they are still working under Vaheguru and they report to Vaheguru. They cannot see what Vaheguru is doing, but Vaheguru can see what they are doing. ਉਹ ਵੇਖਿਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਵੈਡਾਨ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ we can only do one thing after listening to this ਆਦੇਸ਼ ਤਿਸੇ ਆਦੇਸ਼ ਆਦ ਅਨੀਲ ਅਨਾਦ ਅਨਾਹਤ ਜੁਗ ਜੁਗ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਵੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਚਿਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਨਮਸਕਾਰ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ right but if we will keep an ego no I am better then we forget that we are operating under these Trigun Maya Panchduts through these agents. ऐसे पिछे सिक्खी दे विच निमाणा होना humble होना it's very important but it's a vicious circle. Humility can only come when we'll connect with the Naam. The real humility will only come when we'll connect to the Naam. Otherwise, even when we are going on the spiritual path, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰੋ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਰਸਤੇ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਫਿਰ ਹੋਮੇ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ then also the ego comes ਕਾਦੀ ਹੋਮੇ ਆਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਸੂਖਮ ਹੋਮੇ the subtle ego oh I know better right my knowledge is better ਜਿਹੜਾ ਗਿਆਨ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਗਿਆਨ if the ਧਿਆਨ is not there the gyan will become just ego nothing more than that the wisdom will not remain a true wisdom ਉਹ ਸਾਡੀ ਹੋਮੇ ਬਣ ਜਾਏਗੀ that's why Sikhi is the path of gyan and ਧਿਆਨ ਧਿਆਨ ਕਿਚ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਸੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ nothing else just only and only in the formless naam nirankar naam नाम निरंजन नीर नारायण रसना सिमरत पाप पलायन. Panchdoot will only go away when the mind will connect with the Naam, starting with the Kri Naam and then Naam Niranjan Neer Narayan with the Amrit. Neer as in the water. जो अपने आप ही ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾਮ ਰਸ ਹੈ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਰਸ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਟਪਕਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ drop by drop from the inside you can taste it, your mind can taste it, mind will go in santokh sahaj, ਮਨ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ through the ਨਾਮ. ਆਓ ਜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ ਟਰਾਈ ਕਰੀਏ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ. ਲੈਟਸ ਡੂ ਦ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਬੇਨਤੀ in front of ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ and let's try to connect with the ਨਾਮ to the ਸੰਤੋਖ. ਆਓ ਜੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੀਏ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. अंतर्गत हो जाओ जी. Mind should chant and mind should listen. अंतर्गत सिमरन शुरू कर दो जी. Now move your surt on top of your head. Listen to the Shabad from there. No chanting at that time. ਪੂਰਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਿਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਰੱਖ ਦਿਓ. ਉੱਥੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਾਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਪਣਾ, ਬਸ ਉੱਥੇ ਬੈਠਣਾ ਹੈ ਆਸਨ ਲਾ ਕੇ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਭਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ